Hello there, welcome back to Sauron Takes on Legends Arceus. I'm physically not pushing anything. Anyway, I don't remember what I'm doing. It's been like 2 weeks since I recorded this. I guess I'm going this way. Oh, right, I was going to battle you. Thanks for taking him. I don't remember what voices I did for anybody. Thanks for taking a minute for me. I know your plate's full right now. I'm going to be straightforward with you about something. And that is, I don't understand how anyone can handle taking on Pokemon and taking Pokemon. I read that so wrong. I know I'm a Survey Corps member, and I even got my own partner, but I just can't do it. You have a Pokemon? That's right. Take a look at my very own partner. You know, I just got a shiny Pikachu in Pokemon Scarlet recently. Evolved it to Raichu. Love Raichu. This Pikachu... Holy crud, this model. I mean, holy... It's a bit chunky, I like it. This is my Pikachu. During that Shinx attack, I should have had Pikachu fight at my side. But my mind just went blank. And really, when you get right down to it, Pokemon are terrifying, right? Why should this thing be able to fire electricity? He's not wrong at all. I mean, I know it's the pouches on Pikachu's cheeks, and I know it's partially magical, but still. But watching you at work completing those research tasks convinced me. If I want to do my Survey Corps work well, my partner and I have got to be a team. And our first step towards being a real team is to battle your team. Pikachu's like, yeah! Bloodshed and violence. I changed my mask off screen, I think, by the way. Crap. Leafage. I should be at a tough enough level to just can this Pikachu. That's all he had? Oh, wow. I feel bad for him now. Whoa, you seem so in sync with your partner. Bro, he's like level 12. You didn't stand a chance against with a level 9 Pikachu. That was amazing. The way you fight alongside your Pokemon, you don't seem one bit scared of battling. We'll just have to catch up as best we can, right, Pikachu? Dude, I had like 5 Pokemon in the woodworks just in case. Ah, fair enough. Pikachu's got a bit of a tendency to attack, you see. That's why he normally stays in his ball. I guess the first step for Pikachu and me might be getting a little friendlier with one another. Oh, by the way, the professor said we have these things called types, which apparently makes a big difference in how battles go. Pikachu here seems to be an electric type, for example. Wow, they just lay that out just right on the screen. Oh yeah, that's the whole damn thing, isn't it? Wow. Okay. Neat. Sorry, it's like 1 in the morning for me. So you're the one, that new recruit everyone's talking about. Oh my, I wasn't expecting you. The name is Zissou, Zissou, Captain of the Survey Corps. Security Corps, my bad. I see you've got some fight in you. Figured I'd stop by and give what advice I could. Captain Zissou's a master of ancient martial arts, where you guide Pokemon in battle. Now listen, If your Pokemon's truly mastered its moves, it can actually use them in different styles. On one hand, you can choose to deliver a move with the strong style. The move will deal more damage, but afterwards it'll take longer for your Pokemon to act. On the other hand, you can choose to unleash a move in agile style. Such a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can act more quickly afterwards. In truly favorable conditions, it might even get out 2 moves before the opponent can act. Strong style moves, agile moves, and of course, regular moves. Choose which is right for a given situation, and direct your Pokemon with a little nudge. Oh, one more thing. If you want to teach your Pokemon some powerful moves, just let me know. Well, that's certainly handy to find out about before giving a tackle Maya's request. You remember, I mentioned it earlier, I'm heading down to see about Maya's request. I'm supposed to meet her down past the foot of Aspiration Hill. You should come over too. Get ready, then meet us down there, would you? And by ready, I mean double checking what Pokemon you'll bring, and maybe even teaching them some moves from Zisu. So... how do I do that? Do I have to run over to, I'm so used to having the box right there. Maybe I can do that. Nope. Wait, what level is that Shinx? 10. It's not much different than the other one then. Alright, well let's move you then, and there we go. A little bit more balanced team. I like it. Alright. I like how it's telling me where the mission is, and here I am looking around like there's a new area. Ah, mask, cool. Boo! Volo, what the hell? Did I surprise you? I bet I did. I was trying to anyway. There's a secret technique to catching Pokemon, you see. It's what I call the secret backstrike technique. Hitting a Pokemon's back with your Pokeball will surprise it, making it easier to catch, or giving you an advantage once a battle starts. If you're part of the Survey Corps now, working to create that Pokedex as they all are, you might end up meeting every last Pokemon here in Hisui. You should know, I'm already looking forward to the day you accomplish that. I don't know many spoilers about this game, but I know something about him, and I know I don't like him. Great mushroom recipe. Oh, you're that girl from the Survey Corps who fell from the sky, aren't you? Listen here a moment. I need to tell you about this great cake lure recipe I invented. I call it the mushroom cake. Oh, I've got a friend. I have a friend who would love the idea of this. Anyway, I poured 20 years of mushroom foraging know-how into coming up with this recipe, and I know it's just a winner. Problem is, the folks around here aren't catching on to my recipe's amazing potential. But you're the talk of the village. If they see you making my mushroom cakes, famous as you are, I'm sure they'll want to give it a go too. I'll teach you the recipe. All you have to do in return is spread the good word by using them. Oh, and you'll need to get some ingredients for the recipe for yourselves. Scrounge not the forges of thy fellows, as the old saying goes. One springy mushroom's all you need. I'll be waiting. Let's see here. I forgot how to play. Yeah, I forgot. Um, there we go. Awesome. There's nothing wrong with getting more ingredients. I'm not really too worried about Starlies here. Problem is I need a springy mushroom. Where the hell am I supposed to get those? The truth of the matter is I have no idea. I don't even know where I'm going at this point. I'm just kind of wandering around. Did you boost first? I think I'm fine, buddy. Oh, there's the marker. I was about to say, is that little turd still following me? Just like a real otter, it's relentless. It's still over there, too. I'm not too awfully worried about the Starlies, but the Shinx. will actually fight me. Given I'm not too worried about it, or else I'd be sneaking around, but that's beside the point. There are many strong Pokemon make their home on the other side of this bridge. I can't let you pass unless you're a first... Oh. At your rank, you should be fine. Go on then. Don't let your guard down now. Retreat to safety if you find yourself in trouble. Neat. Over here. This is Sauron. My. A new face in the village? Not that it matters to me if you're new. If you're here, I assume you're prepared to be of help. You have excellent fashion. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm one of the wardens of the Diamond Clan. You may call me Mai. I suppose you might not even know what a warden is if you're new to Hisui. But such talk can wait. Right now, I'd rather get straight to the point. I have a problem that I need help solving, so the more important question is this. Do you feel confident that you can lead your Pokemon into battle? That's good to hear. That security corps of yours certainly wasn't up to the task. This here's my partner, Munchlax. We were raised together like siblings. He battles at my side by choice, without needing any silly little balls like you use. Watch and learn. That ain't good. Sorry, buddy. I don't really have anything. I don't really have a hard counter to this yet. Rollout. Man, that's kind of a tough thing to bring up. Yeah, it's going to sweep my team relatively quickly. Well, that sucks. If I can outspeed it, I'll be fine. Luckily, I have quick attack. Jeez Louise, girl. Calm down. I'm here to help. You really aren't one of the usual galaxy buffoons if you could defeat my partner. Well fought, Munchlax. Man, I'll take care of the Pokemon that battled for us. Thank you, because holy crap. And I'll let you have these. You people make all kinds of things with your crafting, don't you? These should prove to be useful materials. Nice. You and your Pokemon fought well together. You practically acted as one with them. Rather like the legendary hero of old. The one we all tell stories of to our children. I think you're indeed the one for the job. You see, I need someone to deal with an alpha Pokemon causing trouble up in Deertreek Heights. It is a large, fearsome foe, like any alpha. But you'll come, won't you? To Deertreek Heights? Your arc phone is beeping. Is that deranged thingamajiggy of yours telling you where to go? My. That is some curious sort of map. Is that one of those Galaxy Team inventions I keep hearing about? It certainly does seem to show that way to Deranged Heights up ahead of us. I'll leave this bit to you. You shouldn't have any problem handling an alpha. Are you kidding me? It seems you're quite the asset to the Survey Corps, new one. Though, before we continue, I must ask, do you already know about Almighty Sinnoh? Almighty what now? I suppose that's to be expected. Allow me to sketch out the basics. Almighty Sinnoh steers all time. It is said to have created the very universe using its power over time's flow, and this land of Hisui was born in the process. By the grace of Almighty Sinnoh, that Pokemon can live and thrive here. We have the Diamond Clan of descendants of people who crossed the sea and settled here in Hisui region to verniate Almighty Sinnoh. However, it stole away from the world long ago, hiding itself from our sights. Almighty Sinnoh was only rarely seen by any human, if the old tales are to be trusted. But there are still Pokemon here today in Hisui with connections to Almighty Sinnoh. You talking about Dialga? It is the duty of wardens like myself to attend to their needs. The Pokemon that graces Deranged Heights is one of those honored few. It is directly descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's protection. Or is that Arceus? Follow me and you may understand. Oh yeah, no, just leave. Okay. I guess I'll look around for a Pokemon or two. Nice. Which generation did that cricket show up in? Was that Gen 4, really? Huh. For some reason I always thought Kricketune Chat, whatever the heck it was a Gen 5 Pokemon. Apparently I was just plain wrong. Didn't know I was invading. Sorry, buddy. Crap. I don't really want to incur the wrath of the big one over there. Floatzel, I think his name is. How did he not notice me just standing there? Oh, I think the big one heard me. I don't want to fight it yet. I'm not that confident. grabbing stuff. Although these crickets are good prey, I'm not gonna lie. Nice. Gotcha. Not bad, not bad. Alright. Some good supplies, some new Pokemon. I was about to say, what is that? To Starly, though. I like how it's just nighttime now. That's kind of neat. Nice. I don't really understand what I did there, but that's cool, I guess. Driftloons! Oh, crap. Nope. Let's battle then. Ah, crud. Rowlet, no! These things are tougher than I expected at first. Yeah, there we go. What did that do? Ooh. Nice. Really? It's not gonna work. Whoop. There we go. Not bad. Dang it. I think they're shooting confusion at me. Oh, hi there, dude. Man, everything's aggressive around here. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, come on. Caught it. I worried that might be the case. I guess I'll try and use this and not kill it. Come on. Dang it. Let's try that again. Now, Geodude and Zubat I'm more familiar with. Not that I don't know about Driftloon. Oh, crap. Ouch. Well, you're faster than I thought you were going to be. I'm here. Worse for wear, but I'm here. Oh? So even your professor decided to join us. Huh? Bro, what are you doing here? Whew, thank goodness. I got here in time. As a Pokemon researcher, I could hardly miss out on a chance to observe an alpha, now could I? I suppose that is your business. Fine, as long as you stay out of the way. Sorry, getting a drink, guys. This is Deer Track Heights. So does that mean that there's actual deer in this world? This is where I've long come to pay tribute to special Pokemon. A Pokemon descended from one of the ancients blessed by the almighty Sinnoh. Dilly-whoop. That's not it. That's only a troublemaker, here to disturb the peace with its racket. Dilly-whoop. And that's what you're here for, Sauron, to drive the interloper from this place. I'll ensure your Pokemon are ready for battle. Upon my word, what a large specimen. Little wonder alpha Pokemon are feared across the land if they're all as oversized as this one. Exactly. They're not only big, though. They're strong and may know moves that others of their kind do not. They're not to be trifled with, let me tell you. Nevertheless, I believe you are stronger still than this alpha, so go show it beyond any mistaking. Be careful, Sauron. Size is a potent weapon in and of itself. No doubt this alpha is a powerful and hardy foe. If you must face it, make sure your Pokemon have some strong moves at their disposal. Nice. Go. Rowlet! Oh, that's not good. I think it was Aerial Ace. Ah, what a pain. That's fine. It's a bug Pokemon, thankfully, and I've got nothing but counters for bug types. Counter it for days. I don't know if I can actually catch it, but I did. That's awesome. Works for me. Ooh. Can evolve. I saw that. You really are an impressive one, aren't you? seeing someone best in alpha like that, it truly reminds me of the legendary hero of old. We'd best make sure your Pokemon are taken care of after facing off with such a foe. Thank you. What in the world? Oh, hello. Well, hello there. It's a weredeer. Wire deer. Oh, okay, so it is called deer. That's Stantler's evolution, if I recall correctly. I know my Gen 2 Pokemon pretty well. I need to play Gen 2, but I'm so busy with all the other Pokemon games. Yeah, sure. He looks upon you with kindness, Sauron. Do I get to ride him? I'd say the Great Wydeer has taken a liking to you. That is fortunate. He is an esteemed Pokemon that can dash across the expanses of Hisui while bearing a human on his back. A human he deems worthy, at least. He is a blessing to us all. Religion. Okay. Remarkable. Truly outstanding stuff. A Pokemon letting someone ride on it. Why, that's just like the ride Pokemon of Alola. Hold up. How... Are there ride Pokemon way back when? Holy crap. Alola was ahead of its time before Alola was ahead of its time, apparently. Professor, I take it things went smoothly. I'm here on Captain Sinel's orders. She said we'd be able to set up a base camp here once Sauron took care of her request. About that. I know this was a joint decision by Adaman. Look at all those A's. Adaman, and the commander. But still, it is truly fine for us to set up more base camps like this. The Hisui region is a land created by Almighty Sinnoh for the sake of its Pokemon. As long as their goal is to coexist and thrive together with the Pokemon, then I imagine you should be allowed to use this land as well. The Great Wydeer has taken a liking to Sauron as well. That is a good sign. And you have my thanks for what you did today. Our clan leader will hear of how you aided us. I'll come to show my appreciation with a proper reward as soon as I can. Nice! Like a Pokemon mercenary getting paid to take care of things. Well, if we're to coexist and thrive with Pokemon, we need to know them better. And the first step towards this is completing the Pokedex. The Construction Corp should be here soon. They'll have our new base camp pitched in no time. Nice, nice. I'm liking all of this. Expanding your horizons. Oh, they literally mean camp. Holy crap. Here we have it. Our new base camp upon Deertree Heights. I'll call it Heights Camp. Real original there, Professor. From now on, you can set up... When you set out from the village, you can ask to be escorted to this base camp. You can start your excursions directly from here. Having more base camps ought to make our survey work easier, huh? Well, that's that. How about we head to the Wallflower like usual? So I caught several crickets, the Alpha Cricket, a Geodude, a Zubat, and 2 Drifloons. All of which were a pain in the ass this time around. But I got paid for it, so it's cool. Updated entries. Oh, okay. Flies noiseless on delicate wings has mastered the art of launching dagger-sharp feathers for those same wings. This Pokemon only just been documented. Investigations are ongoing. Okay. Alright. Not bad. Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, please. And make it for 3 today as well. Have you all heard the grave news? That frenzied cleaver from the... Oh, jeez Louise. From the rumors ended up mauling someone from our galaxy folks who went out to investigate this morning. The medical corpses had a hard time getting all the injured back on their feet. Sorry. Had to take a swig of my drink here. Ah, this is the Cleavor that was reportedly struck by powerful lightning, yes? I did hear he's been behaving most erratically since then. Still, if further investigation is in order, the Survey Corps will, of course, set up to the task. A certain amount of danger is inevitable when researching unfamiliar Pokemon, but I'm sure Sauron here can handle things just fine. But that Cleaver is said to be much, much stronger than even an alpha Pokemon, isn't he? Now. You forget that the strength of Pokemon are key items of information that we of the Survey Corps are duty-bound to research. And since this perilous work of ours calls for clear heads and fighting fit physique, I do believe a good night's sleep is in order after this fine meal. That doesn't really bode well for... Cleavor's cool, though. The next day. Rise and shine, Sauron. The boss wants you. Kamado, that is. Get yourself in the commander's office. Alright then. So, Cleaver is a new evolution of Scyther. It's like a more primitive version of Skizor, if you will. But with axe hands. Did you get good rest? Look who's being punctual. Finally realized you're wasting Almighty Sinnoh's precious time by bowing to a sham? There you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sinnoh as the ruler of time. My people follow the true Almighty Sinnoh, the font of all creation and ruler of space. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. They're mixing up some Pokemon here, aren't they? Ha! You could have all the space there is and still not know what to do with it. Excuse me? Are you really suggesting that you make better use of your time than we make of vast hideous space? Better than some. It's a miracle you showed up on time, oh mighty leader of the Pearl Clan. Wait, May's ancestors, the leader of the Pearl Clan? That's kind of interesting. I worried you'd get lost in the pointless vast space you're so fond of and never show up. Me? Get lost in Almighty Sinnoh's great gift to the Pearl Clan? And our world's very basis? You wish. I wish that I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sinnoh, forgive me. What a waste of time. I'm off to Commander Kamado's office. I believe it was you who started this. Just another day of those two, I see. The man's name is Ataman. He's the leader of the Diamond Clan. They put a lot of importance on time, as you probably could tell. And the girl is Irida, the leader of the Pearl Clan. They're all about space. You heard what you called it, right? Our world's very basis. Whenever they run into each other, those same arguments flare up. Seems like they've inherited some bad blood from their predecessors' strife. Oh well, it's not really our problem. But you'll have problems if you don't get yourself to the commander's office, Sauron. Alright, I'm going. But that's where they're going. I don't know if I like that. Band of bothersome Bidoof keeps sneaking into the village, causing trouble. Okay. Oh no! A Drifloon is playing with one of the village's kids. Oh no. Alright. So I can do side quests like that and probably earn a bit more money. Oh, splendid. You came along at good time. I'm looking for a pickling stone, you see. Would you mind lending me a hand? It seems to be the right size to fit atop one of my pickle pots and heavy enough to put a nice firm pressure on the pickles while they're fermenting. But I suppose it would be hard for me to lift such a heavy thing from the pot. The best thing would be for stone to lift itself up, actually. Yep, I knew this was going this direction. Oh, I have a rather good idea. There's a Pokemon called Geodude that lives on Deertrig Heights. It would be perfect for the job, I'm sure it would. Would you catch one and bring it back for me? I'll head home and wait for you there. So I got a couple of tasks to do, but first I'm going to see what these guys want. What do you intend to do about that cleaver, Commander Kamado? He may be descendant from a warrior of Almighty Sinnoh, but look at the mess he's causing. I can see why this place started just being called Sinnoh after a while. We can't sit back and let him rage on. You do get right to the point, Adamon. Time wasted is lost. Well, tell me, what would you have us do? Cleaver is a precious lord of the Pearl Clan, is he not? That's the point. My clan can't intervene directly where a lord of the Pearl Clan's concerned. If my people were to do something, our two clans might end up back at each other's throats. Just like we used to be. You're pretty young to be a clan leader, girl. But even folk of the Galaxy team have been wounded, haven't they? Seems someone's got to do something here. Who then? Would the Diamond Clan have the Pearl Clan bring down one of its own honored nobles? I don't believe I said that. Thought it, maybe. Adaman's kind of cool, though. You might as well have said it yourself, you fool. Look, we don't even know what drove Lord Cleaver into such a violent frenzy. I'd like to know that myself. This is the first as far as my clan knows, too. I see you've arrived. This is Sauron, the newest member of our survey corps. Ah, I hear from Maya you earned Weedir's favor. Good to finally meet you, stranger from the Rift. I'm Adaman, the leader of the Diamond Clan, if you want to be formal. But it's a mouthful. Just call me Adaman. If you came from beyond the space-time rift, Could you be from the space where Almighty Sinnoh is said to reside? I'm Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. Caution and foresight are my watchwords. Which is why I have trouble believing such a tale. Could you really have passed through that rift? I have a proposition. Why not send this one to study Cleaver before deciding what must be done? You'd send this stranger who supposedly fell from the rift to study Cleavor? This newcomer with no experience. Says the leader with almost no experience. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Like, girl, you're pretty young to be even venting that. Being a good leader isn't a matter of time. It's a matter of embracing Hisuia's vastness without fear. Well then, there you have it. If how new you are doesn't matter, then let's give the kid here a chance. I'm sold, Commander. Let's try this your way. This should be fun. I'll get to see how good you galaxy folk really are, with all your weird ways. Putting Pokemon in these strange balls and what have you. That whole practice bothers me. Almighty Sinnoh made Hisua vast so Pokemon could live freely throughout. We're meant to stand alongside Pokemon, not count ourselves above them. We do not use Pokeballs from a desire to control our Pokemon, only so that we can live together. It allow us to show you what we can do. This is your mission now, Sauron. I order you to study Cleaver and help us find the truth of the situation. Remember that you're a stranger who appeared one day out of the sky above us. People are naturally suspicious of your presence here. If you wish to be fully accepted and trusted, you must work hard. Work yourself to the very bone. Well, that's settled, and there's no time like the present. The Lord of the Woods, Cleavor, is descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's own power. No other Pokemon you've yet encountered can compare to his strength. Be warned. Listen to me. The Galaxy Expedition Team has come to the Hisui region as a group of outsiders. Some might even call us interlopers. We mustn't do anything to threaten our relationship with the Diamond and Pearl clans, understand? Join me downstairs, Sauron. We'll cover the details of this new mission. Can I just go on it? Man, you guys talk, like, constantly. Like, I got, like, 5 other missions I need to kind of take care of here. And this is going to be, like, 5 hours of dialogue. Gosh, calm down. Ah, good. You're... Oh. Ah, good. You're already here. Professor Lavin, the briefing, if you please. Yes, let's get right to it. So, Sauron, I understand you've been requested to find out the cause of Cleavor's frenzied state. But as you're aware by now, Cleavor is a mighty thing, nigh invincible even. The security corps tried throwing Pokeballs at Cleaver when they were attacked, but I'm afraid they didn't even come close to catching him. It seems he's a fair trickier opponent than even those aggressive species of Pokemon that cannot be caught outside of battle once they're riled up. I'd like to be perfectly clear at this point. This mission will put you in extreme danger. Do you believe you can handle it? Very well. Let us go over the particulars. The Diamond and Pearl clans revere their nobles because they believe these Pokemon serve their almighty Sinnoh. They leave offerings to express their gratitude to these Pokemon locations they call the noble seats. So perhaps a good starting point for our research could be to find out what sort of offerings they normally leave for this Cleavor. Sauron, we need to Why is he posing when she said something? You need to calm down, Adaman. Seriously, bro. I love your design, though. Sauron, we need to speak with you. Listen, that rift in space-time seems like it connects this world to a whole nother world. That world might be where Almighty Sinnoh itself resides. The true Almighty Sinnoh, that is. The one that rules over time. Bro, I think you guys are kind of on the same coin here. So if you fell through the space-time rift, that might mean you traveled through time. By Almighty Sinnoh's power. Think of it. You must be just swimming in its divine might. Well, I've got a favor to ask of you, O amazing time traveler. It's not wrong. Don't just study Cleaver. Quell its frenzy. Oh, you certainly caught us at a good time, young Adaman. We were just discussing our next step with regard to this whole Clevo situation. Oh, you must be Team Galaxy Team Scholar I've heard about. Good to meet you, Mr. Professor. Share some of that knowledge with me sometime. Now, let me elaborate a little. Those Pearl Clan types have a lot of respect for Clevo. You heard his title, Lord of the Woods. I'm sure they'd rather get this under control too, but it's hard for them to come right out and ask those of the Galaxy Team, of all people, for help. And the truth is, we in the Diamond Clan have a similar problem on our hands. A Pokemon dear to us off in the mountains has flown into the same type of frenzy as Cleaver. Now, there's certainly bad blood between us and the Pearl Clan, but still, we've all got to share history, and that means we ought to tackle our problems together. But there aren't many capable of standing up to such powerful Pokemon. You're the best hope we've got. You'll find Cleaver at Grand Tree Arena, in the very heart of the Heartwood. His warden is a boy named Lian. Lian is a brilliant child, but also a bit, well, sometimes brilliance can be blinding, you know. He'll tell you all about his beloved Clevo, whether you wish him to or not. Anyway, I'm sure you're up for the challenge, so we'll be counting on you. See you later. I like him. Wow, he just said his piece and then vanished. He must value his time that much, I guess. Adam and Mai weren't wrong, you know. If you're to study and perhaps even quell Cleaver, you best start by visiting his abode. Now that we've got the Heights camp, it should come in handy for us to getting to Grand Tree Arena. And don't forget to visit the pastures. Choosing your Pokemon team carefully makes a difference. Yeah, if I'm going to go up against a Cleaver, I'm definitely wanting to choose Pokemon. Finding yourself unable to pick up the materials you come across? Satchel always seeming full? No, because I can't get out there again. If that sounds like you, you'd be wise to lend me your ear for a moment and hear what I have to say. You can carry around even more than that satchel of yours if you learn to trick the packing things in. I can teach you, of course. If you'd like. So what do you say? Fine. I'm going to be able to carry even more things. The more I can teach you. What do you say? Alright. Oh, right, Wurmple. Let's do it! Oh, that's a hell of an animation. Holy crap. Ah, it's going to be a Dustox. Nice, nice. Cascoon. Actually, that's not bad because I like Dustox more than Beautyfly. Love Beautyfly. Like Dustox. Alright, guys, that's all the time I have for this particular episode. But we're going to be working on some side quests in the next Let's Play. I kind of mostly just kind of messed around today, but we got some stuff done. Further the story a little bit, so to speak. But I'm going to be focused heavily on the side quests, like catching the Geodude and whatnot. Going to try and catch some more Pokemon. So, till the next time, guys, take care. Bye-bye.